We are back with another video on World Drive M on the engine from the G60, the 2025 BMW that burned completely to the ground. In the last two episodes, I think, I've installed almost everything on the engine block. We have almost a complete engine. And today's episode is going to be, I'm pretty sure, one of the last episodes with the engine, because I received so many parts and I'm pretty sure, everything to finish this engine and to start the next project that will be the gearbox. So let's begin. We have in here a new water pump. Yes, I was able to find one. I cannot order a new one. It's not available now, but I received one. We have the part number. Everything is the same. And we are going to install it, of course. Let's hope it's going to fit. We have all the screws in here. And yeah, this is the screw for the water hose that we removed in the last episode. I just have to clean this screw. But let's start installing parts onto the engine. Let's do this. This should go in here somehow. We have a water pump. This is it. We have a water pump. Let's put a screw or two to be sure that everything aligns. Of course, microphone problems again, because I'm not used to work with a microphone. And yeah, I thought the microphone was on, but apparently not. In here, basically, I'm showing you after that I've installed the water pump, you have to press the water line or water pipe till clicks in, and on the water pump there is a place to screw a screw that holds the pipe in place, of course. In this footage I'm going to show you, or I try to explain you, that we have the old common rail, but we received a few parts and more parts that I could think of from ISAS. This is a company in the region of Mainz. They hooked me up with a lot of parts for this engine, and they sent me the common rail with all the sensors, with everything for this engine, exactly for this engine. And of course I'm going to install the new part. I don't have the screws to fix this in place, but I already have those screws on order. In here I'm trying, of course, to tighten the pipe from the high pressure fuel pump to the common rail. We have the new grommet in there, which I've ordered last week in the last episode. And in here we have the original pipes from this car, and on the other hand we have the new pipes that were sent to us from ISAS company. So they hooked us really good with a lot of parts and good deals for all the parts. I cannot say thank you enough. In the next footage we are going to install the injectors. The injectors are the original ones. I've cleaned all the injectors, are like brand spanking new. There are like tiny little marks where the plugs, the electrical connectors were, and I'm pretty sure these injectors work perfectly. That's why I've saved these injectors and I'm going to install one by one. And of course it doesn't matter which one goes where, because we don't have that information anymore. We don't have the old ECU, so it doesn't matter the order, because we have to code these injectors anyway. Next goes the brackets that hold the injectors in place. You have a bracket that is going to fit on the injector and is going to sit on a bolt into the engine cover, and each bracket has a different bolt that you have to tighten in order to keep the injector in place. So I'm doing exactly that in here in this footage, one injector after another. Now I'm trying to figure out how the pipes from the common rail to injector works. I've tried a few methods here and there, and after that I've noticed that on every pipe there is a mark. Now I'm going to install a bracket that I took out to clean it, because on that bracket we have to install the EGR cooler with everything in fact. And once again, thank you ESA's company for sending me the EGR cooler. I'm pretty sure this is the one and the only one that is available for sale. We have to work inside again because the weather is not that good, and we are going to start with the glow plugs. We have to remove the old ones. I'm going to test the glow plugs off camera, the old ones, and I'm pretty sure you can see that on my social media. But now we are going to remove all the original glow plugs and we are going to install the new ones. We have the new ones in here and the old ones in here. It should be the same, I'm pretty sure. Yes, there are. So let's do this. Let's put the new ones in. Next piece is the oil catch can or the oil separator. Everything is all good and such, but I think I have to remove this oil separator back again because I got to show you something. Yes, check it out. ESA's company, they send us again everything that we need. Basically, we have the whole harness in here. This is the harness for injectors, I'm pretty sure. Looks like maybe the other way around. Maybe something like that. So we have to figure that out. We have the harness for glow plugs, and yeah, glow plugs goes under the oil separator, and we have in here the whole harness for the engine, which is crazy, really crazy. So thank you ESAS once again that you send these parts. I paid the money, of course, for the parts, but I received like a really, really good deal. And there is no other way to buy this harness because nobody sells this harness, at least for now. So yeah, ESAS, you are the best. Thank you. And let's try now to figure how the wiring loom goes. And I'm pretty sure I have to remove this one and everything goes under. Now that I took this one out, let's try to figure out all the wiring loom. Let's start first with maybe glow plugs module or wiring loom, in fact. I'm pretty sure this one goes something like this, maybe. It's just a maybe. Hooey, yes, we have almost everything. I found, I'm pretty sure, everything. I just have to put the screws here back in, one in here, one in here, another one in here, of course, but I'm not going to do that because I have to receive a grommet, and I'm pretty sure this one goes through the grommet and here underneath. And because we have to install these ones, yes, we have these ones as well. This comes, I'm pretty sure, in here, but because of that I have to put it from underneath somehow. So I'm going to try a few methods, and yes, but pretty much that's about it. We have a lot of plugs that I found. In fact, I found everything. This one I'm pretty sure goes to this this oil catch can or to the clima compressor, and I have to figure this one out, but I'm pretty sure this one goes to the DME box. See that all these plugs will connect into the DME box because we have no plugs whatsoever till there, that point. Into the engine here, everything is plugged. I found everything where you have to press it in, like this point or this point even. So everything is set and done. Here in the front, I had to remove the EGR back again because I'm missing two screws, one in here and another one in here. And with the EGR installed, I cannot tight these bolts. The EGR is here, we have that. It's brand spanking new as well. And to this EGR we have three plugs, 1, 2 and 3. So we should have three plugs somewhere in here, and maybe more, not really sure for now. Maybe these three are, and the other ones are for thermostat and for the turbo. And yeah, I'm going to try to figure this one out. I found even this one, the temperature sensor. I want to figure everything out, and I'm going to continue the video after that. Yes, I've put everything, and I'm pretty sure I have to take out a few parts once again, but that will be for off camera. But other than that, I'm pretty excited because this engine is completely done. We have diesel fuel lines and everything. We have injectors, plugs, return line. We are missing, of course, just hoses and water hoses, but that will be when the engine will go into the car. I have two small problems. I might say are not quite problems, but this temperature sensor from the EGR doesn't want to fit in here. I've tried this plug this way, the other way around. So apparently this prototype temperature sensor doesn't fit, and I don't have any part number for this one, and I cannot order any, at least for now. So I just have to figure this one out till we have the car ready. That's the first problem. And the second problem is we have a temperature sensor here for the intake that fits. We have the throttle body in here that fits, and 90 degrees it's perfect, but somehow, somewhat, this is a little bit short, and everything follows perfectly everything. So I cannot put this wrong. So this is really too short, or maybe something comes in here and after that we'll plug this, or because this one seems to be too short, the throttle body is different, because once again this part and this was from a prototype car or a test car, of course, and this might be wrong, but that will be a problem for later because it's already plugged in. I just cannot push it or hold it in here. And this, the only two problems. Other than that, in here we have a plug for the EGR as well, and all these are for the turbo, particle filter and stuff like that. So everything looks to be really all right. Everything is plugged. So this engine is done. We just have to plug it into the ECU and we are good to go. And just like that, we are at the end of the video, but check it out. The engine is complete, and I mean complete. Everything is here. wiring loom, everything. We just need an ECU and we can start this engine. We already tried to start this one with starter fluid, and all of that will be only on social media. I made a short or something like that. You can check my social media and you'll see everything off camera that I'm not showing in this full-length video on YouTube. So this step is done. That means we are going to the next problem, and that will be maybe differential with drive shaft and axles, or maybe gearbox. The gearbox is going to be a little bit tricky, a little bit of problem, because I've checked a little bit, and this gearbox has an electrical motor inside for the mild hybrid. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to find any kind of parts, and I'm pretty sure we need a gearbox, but for that we are going to wait till we find a donor car. I don't want to buy a gearbox and after that a donor car, and I will have two gearboxes, and I cannot sell any parts for this car because nobody is building this car, at least for now. Only the dumb people, me, yeah. Anyway, this one is a huge milestone, and we are going to close the video in here. So if you want to see more progress on the engine, gearbox, or the chassis, join me for the next episode. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.